Hello everyone, how is it going? So today I wanted to make a video to show how to swap from using VS Code or Notepad++ or any more standard text editor to using Neovim instead. So the past months I've been hardly and slowly learning how to use Neovim and CLI also to try to achieve the same basics functionality as, well, standard text editor. And even though I looked around in the internet, well, the basics video for Neovim were not really showing the basics. They were really more about Nvim itself and not just how to code, create files and stuff using a CLI and Neovim. So yeah, I'm here to give you guys the info I wish I had like maybe 1 or 2 months ago, to just, well, get started, because in my opinion it's like the baseline of what I need to do to start to use Neovim and just not be good, just starting to use it and get comfortable with it. Okay, so yeah, to start I will just give some brief example using just CLI in general. So you can see I just started a console and I'm on my C user and then the name of my user. If you want to change drive, so let's say going in my D drive, you can do cd for change directory, then space and the name of your drive, the letter of your drive, so the D, then colon, then slash. If I do enter, I'm now on the D drive. If I do cdw, I'm now on the W drive. This is because I have also a W drive. So now let's say I will go back to my D drive, and I will go then to my note folder, so I can just do like cd notes, and this will send me to the notes folder, and then I can just go back to my C drive if I want. And if I can, if I know my path by heart, I can do like d colon slash the data notes, and it will just send me straight to the notes here. So that's nice. And you're going to ask me, well, how do I know what files are in this level, in this file? When you can do ls for list, I believe. I don't really remember. And this will show you all the files. If it does not have extension, this is just another folder. And well, this one have an extension. This is a txt file. So now you can do cd and vim, for example. This is just my notes for Neovim. And then let's say you do not want to type the whole path again to where you are. You can do cd dot and then slash. This will bring you back one level higher. Let's go back to Nvim. You can do it multiple times. This will bring me back to D, and also you can do, let's say I want to go to the games folder that is at the same level as my Nvim folder. I can do cd // to go back one file, one folder higher, and I can then say games, and then you can see this is sending me to the games folder. Here, if I do cd games and ls, you can see this is the same files. Okay, so that's the basics of like seeing folders and navigating folders inside the CLI, because in Neovim we will have other way to navigate, but it's more when you have defined a workspace. So before that, let's say I'm on notes and I want to make a new folder to show you. I can do mk dir for make directory and say showing, because I'm showing, and this will create a new folder. So if I do ls, you will see there's a showing folder created. I do not know the command to delete a folder, but that's not what I'm used to do in command line, and I do it really rarely. But anyway, so let's say I do cd showing now. You could do your basic command line command here now. Let's say like a git init or stuff like that. Whoops. Showing, maybe there's just nothing. Oh yeah, because the file is hidden by default. The file created by the git init. That's why I don't see anything. But well, anyway. So maybe an npm init also, for example, you could do. Then I have my package.json here. So yeah, then it just depends on what you're doing in code. But now we can open Neovim by typing Neovim. So I'm using a basic lazy Vim installation with some extras. But out of what I'm going to say is using some extras installed, just using the extra lazy Vim, and I did not really change any shortcut or plugins. So yeah. So the first thing I want to say is pressing space and then E. This will open neotree on the left. So I have my background as transparent, so it's a bit weird, but this is placed here. And now you can see there is my package .json and my git init here that is hidden. And this is where you are going to create files and delete, edit, move files. So you can see my cursor is in the left here. If I press space E and space E again, it's just closing and reopening it again. So if you place your cursor on a folder line, you can do A and type, let's say, a new folder / this will create a new folder. So this is prompted here. If you add a / at the end of a word, a string of text, this will create a folder. But let's say I've had written new file without the /. This will have made a file. So this, I did not add any extension here. So let's say new text file that txt, and now this created a new file that txt. It is also worth noting that it will create it on the level of the file you're pointing at. So if I'm pointing at a folder, it will create it inside the folder. So here, inside the folder .txt, it created it inside the folder. But if I do A here, it will create it inside the folder. I don't know if this makes some sense, but well, anyway. And then you can press R here to rename file. So let's say new file .txt. This will rename it. You can also do new file edited here. If you press X, it will be prompted here. I cut the file, and if I press P for paste, this will send it at the level where my cursor was pointing. And also you can do D to delete, then you are prompted for a yes or no. And what else? I think you can modify. Let's move. Maybe does this work? Yep, that's working. So you can move files like that. So let's say I'm going to create a new other folder. Say I press M and do one folder higher / other folder / and this will be moving it to the other folder. Okay. So for example, again, one folder higher, new folder. This is moving it here. Okay, and then simply pressing enter on a file will just opening it. Will be opening it, so it is taking some time to load. Okay. So now I have my text file open. I can do space E to close neotree, and space E again to open it back. So now might be a good time to explain basics mode. If you did not already look at some Neovim tutorial, you might not be aware of the different input mode present in Neovim, and it might have caused some problem if you try to do the same things I did before I explained it. So yeah, on the bottom left you can see I'm in normal mode right now. This is just the basic mode to do shortcuts and navigating windows. Let's say I wanted to change the focus of the windows. You can see it, I'm swapping it by being in normal mode. If I wanted to change files, this will work too. If I wanted to change the size of the windows, that will work too. But let's say I entered insert mode by pressing either A or I. Now I'm typing, but it's not working anymore. The shortcuts are different. So yeah. So to get into insert mode, as I said, you can press either A or I. By pressing A, it will send you to the right of the character you are focusing in normal mode. Now I'm on the R here. I press A. It's sending me to the right of the R. And the inverse, if I press I, it will send me at the start of the, like at the left of the character. And then to get out of insert mode, so the basic is pressing escape, but if you're a bit concerned by the ergonomics aspect of Neovim, you can do Control-C in insert mode. This is supposed to cancel when you are in command mode, because I don't know, but you can do Control-C. Also for that is the same shortcut as when you are in a command line interface and you want to cancel a process. That's the same thing. You do Control-C to cancel it. And so yeah, well, it's just sending you back from normal to visual, from insert mode to normal mode, sorry. And from visual, you can do the same. Let's say I'm on visual mode. I'm going left and right, doing selection. I can do Control-C. So visual mode is what I will more call it a selection mode as a beginner. So this is let's say I made multiple line here, and I wanted to do a really basic select and cut and then paste. That's the selection part will be done in visual mode. So let's say I press V here to go in visual mode, and I can go a few lines lower and press X to cut. This will send me in visual in normal mode and copy it and cut it. Sorry, it was written here. You can do then P to paste it. Also, if you want to just copy something, you can do Y to yank, and then you can do P to paste it. So yeah, and then also let's say you are in normal mode, you can do U to undo the last command you did, and R to redo, I think. I don't remember anymore. Undo. Nope. That's sad. Yeah, that's Control R. It should be Control R. Undo. Redo. Yeah, that's it. You can see I'm pressing U now and Control R now. So yeah, but that's in normal mode though, because if I do U in insert mode, nothing is happening, and Control R is doing nothing else. It's doing some stuff with the plugins. So yeah, so that's some basics of just like the modes in Neovim. So now I want to show the basics of navigating between the kind of windows or buffers that appears in your Neovim instance, because that's kind of the next step to me to be like comfortable and ergonomic. So yeah, let's say I did not want to do like space E and space E again to be focused on my neotree here. You can do Control and then H or L. So L going to the left, H to the left, L to the right, and Wait, let me just try something. Yep, okay, so that's just AJKL, so the directional key for Neovim by default. So if you did not know, if you are in normal mode, you can press K to go one line higher, press J to go one line lower, H to go one character to the left, and L to go one character to the right. But then if you press Control in normal mode and one of the directional key, it will send you to the window in this direction. And so let's say I do a window on the right here. Yep. So that's just like basics to navigate between windows. And now let's say you want to know how to change, well, what is displayed here, what file is displayed here. So I'm just going to go to my neotree here. I'm going to create multiple files. I'm gonna create a file 1, file 2, and a file 3. We'll open file 1, type file 1, open file 2, type file 2, open file 3, type file 3, whoops, file 3. And so then let's say here I wanted to have my my main file here inside this folder. You will press Shift and either H or L to go left or right on your list of buffers here. So buffer means that Neovim is actually storing the data of the files that it have opened, and it is then redistributing them between your windows, and it does not have like multiple time the same files open. So let's say now I'm on the file 1 here. I press Control J to go one window lower, and press Shift H to go one file left on the buffer. This will send me here. And I can do Control L. This will send me to the window on the right. And do now Shift L one time to send me to the inside the folder file, and do Shift L again to send me to the file 1. Shift L again, file 2. Okay. So this is nice because you will sometimes have some other windows. Let's say maybe the Git plugin, I think. I don't know if this will open anything. Nope, it's not. Is it lazy Git? Yeah, that's lazy Git, but nothing is displaying. Ah, that's unlucky. So yeah, well, this will be useful to navigate on other plugins page and stuff like that. Also now, let's say, well, we have all these windows and files open. Well, to close a file, so first you can do, well, in normal mode, Control S to save. And if I do comma, this will open the command line to execute command. You could also do comma write, so W to say write to save it. I believe you can do WA to say write all. So I had only one file to write, but anyway. I believe you can also do, let's say, blah blah blah. You can do command write quit, so WQ to write and then quit. But this did not close the file, so this is not really important. So this closed the window and not the file. Okay, so I just went back to check what was the way to close buffers. So there must be a way with commands here, but I don't know it. What I know is the shortcut with the basically Neovim, lazy Vim setup, sorry. So this is space to open the global shortcut menu, then B for buffers, and all you can see here, lowercase d to delete the buffer. So you can see now the file 1 has been deleted. So I can do Control H and go back to the file 1 to open it again. So yeah, let's say I don't not want to have this no name file open anymore. Space B D save changes. No. So yeah. Also I want to say I think you can do command and then terminal here. And this is going to open a terminal inside of your own Neovim again. So now I can just again do a, say ls. This is not a basic Windows command, so this is not working. You need to go into bash by typing bash, for example, or no, never mind, PowerShell here, and I can do ls again. Now I'm on, well, this is showing my files. You will see you cannot do Control C here. There's a way to quit the terminal mode, but I do not remember to quit the to quit the terminal insert mode, but I don't remember it anymore. But well, you can just click it and you can just get out, but either way you can also just check it yourself. And then yeah, in insert mode just do exit again, press enter. This will close the terminal, but you will likely not be using the terminal inside of the your Vim as a starter. You can just open a new command line tab and just do your thing. That's most of the time easier. So also now I will just say how to resize your Windows size, because I did not talk about it previously. So let's say I pressed space and dash. So this is a splitting vertically, and then space and the vertical line character. I don't know what is it called, but this is this character here. So yeah, space and then discarter. This is splitting vertically, space dash splitting horizontally. So yep, and then I'm just going to close a bit. So then it's basically control and the directional keys. Now the actual directional arrows, not the AJKL. It's really arrow keys, and this will just push the limits on the direction of your, like, that you are saying. Actually, I did not try this. Okay, yeah, that's the top and right limits. That's the basic shortcut. I do not know how to change the bottom and left one. I guess you can just do this. So now I'm pressing Control left arrow, then Control L to go to the right window, then Control left arrow key to make it smaller, and then Control L to do, well, maybe Control right key to now extending it, or, well, the other arrow key, and this will increase it. Well, I think it's really, you can figure it out, but you just need to know that it's Control and arrow keys to extend them. So yeah, so now we can create, move around, and resize windows. So that's nice. And now what I could say is a bit more advanced, but we have Harpoon, I think, in the lazy extras. So this allows to kind of bind key maps to, well, not key maps, but attach a shortcut to files. So let's say I'm on file 1 and I do leader and capital H. So this actually never mind, this is, wait, let me check. Okay, so this is my previous files. I'm just going to delete these, don't worry about it. So I'm going to press space capital H while in the file 1. This did not show, but if I now press space lower h, this will show me the Harpoon window. So that is my harpooned file. So now let's say I'm going to go to the file 2, press space capital H again, and then space lowercase h, and now I have my two files here. And you can see on the left it has the 1 and 2 number written. So this means that if I press space and 1, this will send me to the harpooned file 1, and space 2, it will send me to the file number 2. So let's say I'm going to go to the file 3, space capital H and space H. Now I have my 3 files here. And so space 1, space 2, space 3. This is going to allow you to change files on your Windows a bit easily. Yep. So I think that's it. In terms of Neovim, that's really the basics. I'm going to delete the buffers. You can do, as I said, command quit to quit things. Now I'm just out of Nvim. Yeah. So also I will say as an annex, if you want to use Wezterm as your command line emulator, I think it's called, because it's a cross-platform, so it has Windows but also Linux and Apple, I believe, and you can do like good customization. Like it has a lot of things. I will give you some basics, like basics shortcuts to use it. So let's say I want to open a second tab to do other things. Like let's say I need to have some program being run. You can do Control T. Whoops, never mind. Control Shift T. This is going to create a new tab here. I believe you can do Control D maybe. Nope, never mind. So yeah, Control T to create a new tab. If you want to swap between tabs, you can do Control Shift and the numbers. Maybe just Control Numbers. Actually, I'm on a AZT keyboard, so I don't exactly know if it's the numbers or just Control Shift. But anyway, either one or the other. But you can also do Control Tab to just swap to the next tab. You can see it here. It just going to the next tab. And you can even do multiple instance of command line. If you do Control, what is it again? Control Alt Shift and H will split horizontally here. So I can do exit then to just close it, and Control Alt Shift V to split vertically. And then I just have another instance here. And I think you can do Control Alt Shift and arrow keys to resize your splits. Let's say I do a Control H. I'm gonna see also Control Alt Shift, push it to the left, split again. I do not know actually. Okay, so it's Control Shift and arrows to move from tabs to tabs. And then, okay, so that's the same logics as in Neovim. It's moving only the top and right split bar. Well, not top. Well, anyway, with Control Shift, so you have to some moving around to do the actual setup you want to do. So yeah, Control Shift to move around your terminal instance, and Control Alt Shift to resize them. Control Tab to switch from tabs, and you can do Control and numbers to change to the actual numbered tabs. And if you want to close a command line, well, let's say I'm on PowerShell here, it's exit. So yeah, I think that's everything you need to know to have fun and start using CLIs and Neovim to, well, take notes and use as a basic text editor. I hope this was not too long. I see it's already 40 minutes of recording. I also apologize for my English pronunciation and such, because I'm not native and I'm not used to speaking English, but well, I just hope this can be useful. And yeah, have fun, guys.